A lot of people think and believe that Nigerians are the most hated people in the whole world. For me, I would say there's an atom of truth in this statement, although there's no fact to prove this statement. Welcome to Chosen Choice. My name is Hope D. In our today's video, I want to show you some of the things that make people to think and believe that Nigerians are the most hated people in the whole world. The statement that says that Nigerians are the most hated people in the whole world is based on the propaganda that is being spread by the colonial masters that created or formed Nigeria, and it's being pushed again by our colonial masters. You and me can agree that before the colonial masters invaded West Africa, there was nothing like Nigeria. But it's the colonial masters that created or formed Nigeria after realizing that in West Africa there's a particular group of people who are highly intelligent, very hardworking, Republican in nature, and more so, these people resisted them a lot before they entered their land, and these are the Igbo people. So what our colonial masters did was to mix these people with other races. That's why they value different culture, different everything. But the reason why our colonial masters did that, it's because they realized that these people can become or can make Africa to be like the present Japan today. That's why they had to do that, so that these people will never and never shine again. Because after the independence, they had to hand over powers to the hands of the minority over the majority. So that's where the whole hatred started from, because they started fighting. As we are, those people keep fighting each other. But why are they fighting? They are fighting just because of the hatred that was planted by our colonial masters. And the same colonial masters will be out showing the whole world how Nigerians are heartless, that they are killing each other, that they are very corrupt. Every bad thing, they'll put it on Nigeria. And you can agree with me that initially it was our colonial masters that had the media. The hatred started from. And not only that, do you know that our colonial masters, after realizing that the center of gravity in Africa is in Nigeria, Igbo land, the center of gravity, I mean the oil and gas. The oil and gas that the first world countries are using to make their countries look like heaven. It's in Igbo land. So that's where the whole hatred started from, and that's why they keep pushing it over the years. Even up to now, they are still pushing it. Now, look, a lot of people, or some people, say that they don't like Nigeria. They don't like Nigeria because of what they have heard about Nigeria, because of the propaganda that is being spread and being pushed by the colonial masters, And a lot of people also are saying that Nigerians are fraudsters. Is there any country that doesn't have fraudsters? India has millions of fraudsters. Those first world countries has a lot of fraudsters. But for Nigerians, because they are black people, that's why if a Nigerian does something small, the whole world has to hear it, because Nigerians are black. Ladies and gentlemen, you can agree with me that the white man did not go to Africa to make an African man shine, or this thing they're saying that they open up our eyes. There's no white man that opened a black man's eyes. Instead, a white man went to Africa to see how Africans can start looking at them as their gods. That's why you're seeing if a Nigerian does anything bad, it will be broadcasted everywhere. It will be in BBC, it will be in Voice of America, it will be everywhere because Nigerians are black. And a black and a white man doesn't want a black man to dominate. That's why if these Nigerians were white, you wouldn't be hearing everything you're hearing about Nigerians, because we have seen fraudsters in Asia. There's a lot of fraudsters in those first world countries, but you will never hear that. But if he's a Nigerian, it will hear it everywhere. It will be everywhere. I'm not here to defend criminality or to support criminality, but the thing about Nigerians, what Nigerians do, other countries also do it. How about the colonial masters that up to now are still stealing oil and gas in Nigerian land or in the Biafra land? Do you hear it anywhere? No, you cannot hear it anywhere. Even you who is watching me, you will say that I am lying. But they're not fraudsters. I also heard someone saying that Nigerians love money a lot. Show me, is there anyone who doesn't love money? Everyone loves money. Everyone loves money. That's why they're still stealing oil and gas on the Biafran land. And after doing that, they go outside and say these Nigerians are everywhere. They are everywhere just because our colonial masters made their life so difficult by mixing different types of. After that, they handed over power to the hands of the minority over the majority, such that the minority can suppress and oppress this majority. That's where the whole hatred started from. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you that the hatred on Nigerian people is a hatred on Africa as a continent, and is a hatred on the black race. Today they are saying Nigerians. I want to tell you something. I'm in Asia, but initially when I had just come to Asia, they used to say Nigerians have a temporary stay here. They used to give them only 6-month visa. And other African countries will get 1 year. But after some time, now all Africans are not supposed to take a visa of 1 year. Now it's all Africans. So that time we used to think, it's Nigeria, it doesn't concern us. But right now, it concerns us. That's why I say the hatred on Nigerian people is a hatred on Africa as a continent. As I'm concluding, I'll conclude by saying that the hatred, all the statements that Nigerians are the most hated people in the whole world, it's true because it is based on the propaganda. It is a propaganda that is being pushed such that everyone, even if you've never had anything to do with Nigerians, but you will just hate them naturally. But do not forget, as I said, a lot of people out there, millions of people out there love Nigerians. People who have ever had something to do with Nigerians. They will tell you Nigerians are highly intelligent people. Nigerians are kind people. Nigerians are very brilliant people. Nigerians are very hardworking people. But our colonial masters push the statements are of Nigerians being the most hated people. Not only that, they expose, they show what Nigerians are doing, whereas they are not exposing or showing what other races are doing. So that's where the whole hatred is. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. See you in my next video. Goodbye.